Anyway, let's talk about this particular game. Now, chat, new games get announced all the time, right? There's big games, there's small games, there's all kinds of amazing stuff. But what happens when a game is the most wish list game on Steam and it has an extreme fall from grace? So today, chat, let's talk about The Day Before. I want to show you the trailer that came out 2 years ago for this game called The Day Before. Let's take a look. Looks pretty good, right?
Welcome to the short gameplay demonstration trailer for The Day Before, an upcoming open-world multiplayer survival game. The Day Before features a huge, stunningly detailed post-apocalyptic world destroyed by a terrible virus.
I'm running out of fuel.
Great, man. Awesome.
I'm gonna be real, chat. Open-world post-apocalyptic game with this much detail looks f***ing amazing. So this is what they promised, chat.
All right. I have found a great cowboy hat. Tell her everything's all right.
But really, a game like this,
there aren't any more guns in the valley.
You know, 2 years ago, I think it was a big deal, right? Got a little bit of the combat and hiding system.
Could use some help now.
The things are about to get heated.
Things are about to get heated. Pretty cool, right? He had a grenade? What the fuck?
Hordes of bloodthirsty infected, ready to tear you to pieces.
I mean, Tostifer, it didn't look like that. So looks promising, right? Yeah, looks promising. So this is what they promised us 2 years ago. Now let's take a look at what we actually got.
Personality. Choose a gender and customize every detail. Immerse yourself in our vision of post-apocalyptic America. Woodbury survivors are working to rebuild the community, constantly needing supplies, building materials,
it's not even the same game!
And various items. Your main task is to bring as much valuable loot as possible. And in return, you'll be rewarded with the local currency known.
Chad, I know this sounds crazy, but look, The Day Before official game, this is supposed to be the same game. It's totally different.
Woodbury coin, hunger, and thirst indicators.
It's a totally different game. Literally put out a trailer 2 years ago that is a completely different game, and then came out with this trailer and people like, what the fuck is this? This isn't what I was promised. What the fuck is this? What are they doing? Well, it turns out, chat, this was a big fucking scam. That is right. The design studio, game studio, had so much of no idea what they were doing. They literally recreated this whole game from the ground up because they couldn't live up to the trailer that they created, which, by the way, the trailer is not actual gameplay. It's a trailer that they just created. The trailer is 1,000,000% fake. It's a little animation that they wanted to get investors into, and they came out with this game instead. That is right. Well, 4 days later, after releasing this game, Fantastic Studios have an official statement about the game. Now, I'm sure, chat, you know, things aren't looking too good for them, right? They got some bad press. So they're going to make a statement on this, right? They're going to make everything better. Does everybody, you know, believe that they're going to make things better? Somehow, no, not at all. Not at all. So what have I told you? But instead, they f***ing closed down. They didn't even try to do anything. 4 days later, they're like, I'm out. They literally just ran 200,000 downloads, chat, with a 50% refund rate. Oh, they tried to run. They tried to run. And people came down on them so hard. So hard, in fact, The Day Before got pulled for purchase on Steam. This game got a 1 out of 10 from IGN. I've never seen that score. Maybe that advertising game is created. Exactly. Exactly. Like, just make the game you said you were going to make. On top of that, chat, let me tell you, Fantastic has been venomously trying to cover their tracks. And let me just read some of this stuff to you. As a QA engineer, this game is a perfect example of what not to do, yeah. So The Day Before players, as an investor The Day Before, we would like to provide some updates on the current situation around the game. We're sorry for the fact the game didn't meet the expectations of a majority of players. We will work with Steam to open up refunds. So they did at least do refunds. They're working with people on Steam to allow refunds for any players who choose to request one, regardless of game time. Fantastic received $0 and received nothing from the day before sales. So absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible, chat. You know, coming up with a game that was basically a lie. Now, you're doing your best to save your name, right? You say, you know, we're closing down. You're going to be eating crow. You're going to be very humble. Yeah, we f***ed up. Well, Hypershot comes in here and says, unbelievable that you guys hyped this game up so much, and this is the end result. You guys are an absolute disgrace to the video game community. This is our first big experience. Shit happens. What kind of shit happened? Oopsie poopsie. Bruh. They will be quoted for years. So guys, this has to be the funniest thing I've ever seen. One of the biggest games in gaming by far. Absolutely insane. I highly recommend that you check out Charlie and Ordinary Gamer's video on it, because he dives into it even more about how they just f***ed up even worse. Worst response I've ever seen in anything in my life. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, Fantastic Studios. Good job. You're f***ed up. Thank you so much to all my Ko-Fi and Discord boosters. If you want to see your name here, consider supporting with the Ko-Fi link below.